Just before today's video starts, I would just like to remind all of you that it is not made for kids. It's for adults to enjoy too. So with that said, please enjoy the fucking video. What's up guys, Leo Fitzgerald back again, finally recovered and ready to give you all another Bob the Builder review. Sorry that it's taken a while for this to come out, but if you've already read my community tabs, you'll know that I unfortunately caught a really bad cold. Thanks a lot, Dad. But after taking medicine and getting plenty of rest, I'm now fully recovered and ready to bring you guys more videos. Now before we start today's review, I need to apologize about something. I'm very
2 hours later.
very sorry. I haven't reviewed a season 1 Bob the Builder episode yet.
You what?
Yeah, I have not done one single review of an episode of season 1 of Bob the Builder. Season 1 is truly a really good introduction season to Bob the Builder. It does a great job introducing the characters, having loads of entertaining moments, and the stories are really simple to follow. I saw quite a bit of season 1 when Bob was still airing on Nick Jr., and episodes I remember watching include Muck Gets Stuck, Naughty Spud, Scoop Saves the Day, and Bob's Birthday. But there is one episode of season 1 that I not only remember seeing on Nick Jr., but is also one of my top favourites. Now I'm sure you're all curious to know which episode I'm talking about. Well, join me today as we take a look at the season 1 episode, Wendy's Busy Day. Let's dive into it. Wendy's Busy Day is the 5th episode of season 1. Bob has unfortunately caught a very nasty cold and is quite worried about completing the main road before it reopens. Wendy kindly offers to take charge of the job while Bob gets some much needed rest. So Wendy, Muck, Dizzy and Rolly set off to finish the main road. But Dizzy gets too caught up playing with her football and gets stuck in the wet cement. Wendy originally decides to call Bob, but doesn't want him to find out about the mishap. Then Muck suggests getting Lofty to pull Dizzy out, to which Wendy instantly agrees to. Muck and Wendy quickly head back to fetch Lofty, who is instantly willing to help. After a bit of struggling, Lofty successfully rescues Dizzy, who is very thankful to him. Then Wendy and the machine spring into action and successfully complete the road before 5 o'clock. To which Bob is very pleased about. Unfortunately, it's not a very happy ending for Muck, who unfortunately catches Bob's cold.
Muck?
Muck's got Bob's cold!
This is only the 5th episode, and it's already one of my favourites. Wendy's Busy Day is an excellent episode filled with so much action and thrills. I don't even know where to start with this review, but I think it would be appropriate to begin by discussing the lead character, Wendy. Wendy is completely different to her later appearances in the show. In season 1 and the first half of season 2, Wendy's job was being the secretary in the office, keeping track of the jobs, but she slowly evolved into becoming a full-time builder, which we first see in Wendy's big match. However, this is the first episode where she takes charge of the building job while our main character is out of commission. And truthfully, I think Wendy did a really good job being in charge of the roadworks. And when trouble arises, she's quite calm but is still very anxious about how to fix it. And just when you think she's about to give up, she doesn't. She, with the help of Muck, comes up with a solution to rescue Dizzy. Even though it's only the 5th episode, Wendy still succeeds in becoming a really good character. That's great character development there. Now let's talk about Bob. While some of you might think Bob doesn't do a lot in this episode, I truly think he does, so I'm going to give him a mention. This is the first episode where Bob, while important to the story, is the side character. And boy, he expresses a lot of worry throughout this episode. First, when he's told to stay indoors, he expresses worries about finishing the job before 5 o'clock and about Wendy supervising the machines, since she's never done it before. And when trouble arises with Dizzy's dilemma, Bob expresses his worries to Scoop if the job is going alright with no problems, to which even Scoop begins to worry about.
Oh, I hope they haven't had any problems.
Oh, I'm sure it's all gone smoothly, Bob. Don't worry.
Just look at that face. Finally, at the end of the episode, Bob weakly expresses how proud he is of his team for completing the job without him, but is then told by Lofty to go back inside.
What a team! Thank you all so much. You, get back indoors, Bob, or, well, you won't get well.
Better do as you're told, Bob.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, that part was really funny. So yeah, even though he may not have done much, Bob was still very important to this episode, and used really well, since he's shown to be a worrier in later episodes. I mean, come on, our main character can express worries too, you know. As I said in the introduction, I first saw this episode on Nick Jr., and I remember enjoying it so much, especially for its little moments. We need to talk about the music, because it is really good in this episode. The music really helped set the mood of whatever scene was playing, whether it being slow or quite sad at the beginning when Bob is sneezing. The build up to Dizzy getting stuck in the cement.
Oh. Yes! Dizzy's got the ball! She's racing down the wing. She's going to score! She's scored and the crowd roar! Yay!
No, Dizzy, stop!
Oh! Oh!
Lofty's rescue scene.
Get a grip, Dizzy!
Quick! Quick, Lofty! Try again!
Ready?
Yes!
Oh, well done, Lofty!
Yeah, great!
And even when Wendy and the machines are heading home, the music sounds so triumphant. This episode had such engaging music, and that's quite a big reason why this episode stands out to me. Also, I found it hilarious that at the end of the episode, Muck ended up catching Bob's cold. Jeez, the poor dump truck can't catch a break, can he? Speaking of Muck, I do love how he expresses that he wishes Scoop was there to help them with Dizzy's dilemma. Really shows how much trust Muck has in Scoop. Also, Lofty was really good as well. I loved the little moment where he rolled his eyes and shouted Lofty to the rescue.
Lofty to the rescue!
Looks like Thomas isn't the only one who can roll his eyes. Also, I adored the little moment where Dizzy nuzzled up to Lofty. I like to imagine that it's her giving him a hug, which is really sweet. This was a really good first episode for Wendy, and it really gave us a chance to get to know her a bit more. Well done, Wendy. Also, this little moment with Spud was quite funny too.
Yeah, but you've missed a bit.
Where?
I think we've all had someone pull that joke before, am I right? And with that wraps up all my thoughts on Wendy's busy day. Wendy shows great character development, Bob is shown to be a warrior when he's not working, really intense music, and loads of comedic moments. This episode truly shows that it's not just Bob who can go out on jobs, and I'm so glad that Wendy got a chance to become in charge of supervision for the first time. So I think Wendy's busy day deserves a 9 out of 10. Once again, great first episode for Wendy. But now, it's time to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Wendy's busy day? Do you share the enthusiasm I have towards it, or do you think differently about it? Feel free to comment your thoughts on it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this first season 1 review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. What review will be next? Stay tuned to find out. I'm Neil Fitzgerald, and I will see you all next time.